The recently conducted gubernatorial and State House of Assembly elections in Rivers State, South Nigeria, came with its attendant security challenges that gave rise to the postponement of the polls, having declared the first round of voting inconclusive. This indeed generated a beehive of issues that made it practically impossible for the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct supplementary elections in the state. The Rivers State Governor, Wike, in the wake of the impasse, had accused the Nigerian Army of engaging in partisan politics, particularly the GOC in charge there. While on the other hand, the Nigerian Army had accused the Rivers State government of arming political thugs with dangerous weapons to unleash mayhem in the state, especially in areas that are perceived as political strongholds of the opposition party in the state. The atmosphere was indeed tense, and there were a lot of skirmishes that resulted in deaths of innocent people, sadly so, including an army officer in the state. It was speculated that the governor of the state, Wike, in an attempt to have his way at all costs, even went as far as offering some mouth-watering incentives to the general officer commanding of the Nigerian Army 6th Division in Rivers State, Major General Jamil Saham. Consequently, in a bid to put paid the speculation surrounding the various allegations of the role of the Nigerian Army during the elections in Rivers State, an independent report that was devoid of government interference was commissioned. Introduction. In a bid to ensure that the general elections were free, fair, and credible, one of the measures put in place by the federal government was to ensure that there was adequate security in states that were termed volatile, going by previous elections. This much required that all hands be on deck to ensure that election violence does not escalate and disrupt the polls. The Nigerian Army joined the free of security architecture for the elections by launching a nationwide operation tagged Operation Python Dance 3 to checkmate violent groups and ethnic militias to ensure a successful 2019 elections. The Rivers State Governor, Wike, had stated that the negative role played by the Nigerian Army during the elections was the worst in the history of the country. He subsequently requested that the General Officer Commanding 6th Division of the Nigerian Army in Rivers State, Major General Jamil Saham, be redeployed. The major issues. After intense scrutiny of the issues and the roles played by the various political actors and parties, it was discovered that what transpired in Rivers State during the elections was a power struggle between an incumbent governor fighting a battle for survival and an opposition hell-bent on wresting power by all means available. And this amounted to a tense atmosphere in the state that required both parties to put forward their best strategies, including the active use of violence and propaganda to achieve their objectives, which we know were not in tandem with patriotism. Our team of researchers identified some factors that pitched the Nigerian Army against the governor of Rivers State. And they include the refusal of the General Officer Commanding of the Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Jamil Saham, to compromise in the security management in place as directed by the Chief of Army Staff. The Nigerian Human Rights Commission should investigate the state-sponsored violence during the elections in Rivers State, and those found guilty be brought to book and compensation paid to families of those that lost their loved ones. The infiltration of arms in Rivers State is also alarming, and it is consequently advised and recommended that the Nigerian police be mandated to begin the process of mopping up these arms from the possession of the political thugs in the state. And those found wanting should also be thoroughly prosecuted. Rivers State is part of Nigeria's sovereignty and must not be compromised on any score. Thank you.